What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good, everybody? Yeah. Hope everybody's staying productive, staying profitable, staying purposeful, having it all this Monday, man. Way to start off the week, man. People like to start the week and kind of kill that noise of what Monday's really about, man. Monday's the start of the week, man. Monday's where it gets popping. This is where you got to start putting the time and putting that grind in and getting it popped off, y'all. We gonna get it popping, man. Everybody drop what city you coming in from, what state. Drop it all in the chat, y'all. Whether you coming from your house, your place of business, your car, wherever it's at, man. And drop the city and state in your name, man. Also, let me know whether you're watching this live, you're watching the replay, all that good stuff, man. Let me know. Keep me posted. We gonna get it started, man. I'm gonna give everybody about a minute to jump on. And we gonna flow, man. We gonna flow with it today, y'all. Yeah. We gonna get into the grind that saved my life. Productivity lessons learned from millions made, millions lost, and rebuilt, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. We gonna get it popping. I'm gonna give everybody about a minute to jump on. Chime in what city, what state you coming in from, all that good stuff. Yeah. Don't forget to put your name out there, y'all. Let me know who's out there watching. Show some love. Show some love in the chat. And we going to get it popping, y'all. Give everybody about a minute to jump on. This is an important topic, man. Woof. Yeah, because I believe real productivity, it ain't about getting more done. It's about doing what actually matters, even when it scares the shit out of you. Let me take you back for a minute to my Wall Street days. Floors chaos on that boardroom floor, phones screaming, buzzing, screens are flipping numbers faster than your eyes could even track. It smells like money in the air, desperation, burnout. I mean, it's all in there. That cologne is strong. 2 minutes to the open, and it's already survival mode. Every second in that ring, every round you're in there, you either throw a punch or you get knocked the fuck out. My knuckles are locked white around the phone, pounding the phones. I'm 25 years old, voice sharp enough. My voice is sharp enough to slice through the noise, flipping hesitation into wire transactions. Every rebuttal turned into wire transactions. 7 figures, one phone call, no problem, next. Adrenaline pumping so hard, it feels like electricity in my veins. But here's what nobody saw. Nobody saw the electricity wasn't just from the market. By that point, I was running on 2 engines, pressure and powder. Lines in the bathroom between calls, pills in my pocket. The thing I swore that I'd never touch had become the thing that I counted on, that I thought I needed. You see, pressure didn't break me. It hooked me. And the drugs, they made me believe that I found the cheat code. They made me feel sharper, quicker, smoother. I told myself I could read people better. I could handle rejection cleaner. And I could keep going even longer. And for a while, I believed it. Because I actually did go for a little bit longer. Deals were bigger. The grind was harder. I was closing clients most guys couldn't even get in the room with. The street called it hustle. Nah, I called it edge. But here's the truth. The edge, it was killing me. I wasn't great because of the drugs. I was great in spite of the drugs. And every win, came with a silent invoice. More dependency, more damage, more denial. And when you start believing the poison, when you start believing that it's your performance enhancer, oh man, you stop asking who you are without it. And I wasn't ready to face that answer. And there were so many signs, cracks in the foundation that I kept pretending weren't there. I win a monster deal and I feel empty inside. I'd celebrate with people that I didn't even trust because being alone was louder than the music. I'll never forget looking at myself in the mirror at 3 o'clock in the morning, high out of my fucking face, swearing that I never touch drugs and alcohol again. And what happens? Next morning, that 4 hours later, 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm right back on the horse. If you've ever been there, high functioning and dying by degrees, you know that look, y'all. The smile doesn't touch you with your eyes. The calendar that proves you matter while your soul whispers, nah, you're just faking it, homie. I could sell certainty to the world. But what was sad, I couldn't sell peace to myself. I couldn't sell serenity to myself. I couldn't sell sitting still to myself. Everything was in chaos. And then came the invoices for all those unexpected yeses. Not a slap, but a fucking collapse. License, reputation, the machine I built, gone. You don't measure a fool by distance. You measure it by identity. When the titles dropped, I felt naked, empty. The phone got quiet. The calendar got empty. The rush I used to use as a compass, it vanished. And all that remained was me. Me and the pain that I've been sprinting past. I don't got to dress this up for y'all. You know the story. Overdoses, sirens, hospital lights. Leaving the hospital against medical advice because denial is so fucking high, man. It was running in me. I was in denial deep. And then the mirror I had to face. Then the truth that I never wanted to say out loud. The truth of my grind didn't fail me. I failed me by giving my grind the wrong God. My higher power was God. My higher power wasn't God. My higher power was money. And I thought productivity meant more motion. But motion without meaning is just spinning sophisticated circles. It's like spinning your fucking wheels over and over and over and over again. Rehab wasn't a break. It was a demolition and rebuild. Military structure. Rules that felt insulting to my ego. But saving to my soul. Make your bed. Show up early. Speak the truth. Hold the line. I learned something big here. Before you scale output, you stabilize inputs. Sleep, nutrition, breath, honesty. No spreadsheet could outrun self-betrayal ever. Self-betrayal is deep inside you once you do it. You got to flip that on the inside out. You got to peel back the onion and take stock of who you are to overcome that self-betrayal. And little by little, trust came back. Not from speeches, but from consistent, boring excellence. I learned to produce without adrenaline, to keep my promises nobody could see. That kind of grind doesn't just post well, but it saves lives. I'll never forget. I walked back into the financial industry after achieving sobriety. No shortcuts, no secrets. No scaffolding of lies, just discipline, clarity, and a long memory of where that chaos took me. Things I never forget. Here's what shocked me. I ended up outperforming my old self, and I was a beast back then, but I became an even bigger beast sober. I mean, the clarity that was there, the numbers didn't dip, they jumped because I wasn't leaking energy into 1,000 tiny self-betrayals. And yet, after a while, after building another multi-million-dollar business, something still ran hollow. You never hit a career high and feel strangely low? That was me. Clients happy, bank account smiling, life incredible. But there was a whisper I couldn't shake. A whisper said, there's more, Joe. I'm not talking about money, my son. Money's going to be there. You're going to keep making it. I'm talking about doing it with meaning, doing it with purpose. You know, after achieving sobriety, building a multi-million-dollar business, that something missing was obvious because God kept nudging at me and pulling at me, telling me that my journey's not complete. You see, for years, I kept asking God, how do I give this back to you? I can't give it back to you in a physical form. You don't exist physically. There's not enough thank yous in the world to express the amount of gratitude that I have for you saving my life. Not just the 2 times that I overdosed. What about all those times that I drove home and don't remember how I got home? Those aren't coincidences. Those are God incidences. And that nudge got louder. And the whisper got deeper. And God kept telling me, you know that story that I gave you? The one that I saved your life for? That story don't belong to you. I didn't give you that story for you to hold it inside. I gave it to you for you to go out there and create impact with it. If you hold that story inside, you're just being selfish. That shit hit me like a ton of bricks. Walking away from big checks in boardrooms, it wasn't easy. That world was safe. I knew how to win there with my eyes closed. But God was calling me into something different, something bigger. Jumping into my darkest, most scariest days, that shit scared the hell out of me. I didn't want to relive those days. I didn't want to give people ammo to judge me. I didn't want people to know about my overdoses, my failures. But I couldn't ignore the signs anymore. God kept putting them right in front of me. Sign after sign after sign. And you see, fear and faith, it could be looked in 2 similar ways. You can't touch it, you can't feel it, but you know it exists. They both guide you every step of the way, if you allow them to. See, fear, it builds prisons. Faith, faith builds empires. So what I chose was to lean into my faith, to let it pull me out of survival mode so that I could go and start creating my legacy and lock in. I chose Reforge Academy. And let me tell you, no drug, no alcohol, no check comes close to the euphoric feeling that I get from seeing someone transform their life because I shared the truth with them. That almost killed me. Sharing that truth, empowering people, transforming their lives. That's where I was able to find my purpose. And let me tell you, early in this journey, oh man, this is one lesson I'll never forget. I bombed the keynote, like absolutely fucking bombed it. I got on stage, forgot my fucking line, didn't connect with the rest of the keynote. I fucking walked out of there with my head down, and I was like, fuck. I could have easily walked away from embarrassment. But that day taught me. It taught me that I'm not on stage for my feelings. I'm not on stage to get in my own head. I'm on stage for your transformation. And from then on, I prepared like a surgeon, not to perform, but to serve with precision. Preparation, man, is productivity's love language. So let me go through what I call my Reforge productivity code. It's something that I share with my clients at my Reforge Academy, and I'm going to share with y'all. So your brain has a prime 90, right? Guard that prime 90. No distractions, no expectations. It's something that you're going to do for 90 minutes when you wake up. And you're not going to have any distractions. Put your phone on do not disturb. Don't check your emails. Don't check your text messages. And make it whatever you want. For me, it's my morning routine, man. Prayer and meditation. As soon as I wake up, the first thing I do before my feet hit the floor, I'm saying thank you. And I'm giving my moment of gratitude. Then I'm off to the gym and I'm taking care of my mind, my body, my soul. I'm making sure that I'm feeding my brain something that's going to be productive and help the needle move forward in my life towards my purpose. So that's number one. Number two, one needle, one move. Pick one move every week that makes the week a win. Anchor everything else around that win, but make sure that you focus in on that one win, one move that's going to make it a win. And number three, hard edges, soft center. Hard edges is those non-negotiable boundaries for your time and energy. We just spoke about some, right? The morning routine, your nighttime routine, whatever it is, something that's a non-negotiable. And then soft center is going to be having some grace when you slip up, because you're going to slip up. This ride to success, it ain't a straight ride. There's going to be bumps in the road, and you got to navigate through those bumps in the road when it gets fucked up. One way of doing that is giving yourself grace. Giving yourself grace, but recommitment without self-destruction. You see, Wall Street, for me, that was where I had no edges. Sobriety, that gave me the edges. But no grace, they both cost me. For some of you, your edges bend every time someone calls others. Every time someone calls, you bend. Every single time. For others, you might run like a prison warden and burn yourself out. It's not the way to win. Number four, accountability. Accountability over motivation all day, every day. Motivation fails. Accountability forces action. In finance, my accountability was fear of losing status. It worked until it didn't. In sobriety, it came from coaches, peers, public commitments, and consequences. For some of you, you're out there waiting to feel ready before you move forward. Come on, man. Stop embarrassing yourself. Put someone in your corner who makes quitting expensive, yeah? And number five, and this one is vital, align or die inside. Misalignment feels productive until you realize that shit is just eating you alive. Audit weekly. Take notes of what your week is like. Add one aligned block and cut the misaligned ones. Add one thing, one block of time that's going to be in alignment with your purpose. And here we go, y'all. This is for all my fellow people out there like me who got that ADHD. ADHD is not a discipline problem. It's a friction problem. You got to remove the decisions between you and the task. Assign each task a location, right? Whether it's by your phone, by your bed, by your desk at work, in the gym, whatever it is. Assign each task a location, right? Then you got the one touch rule for all the inputs. And then you got to keep the next steps visible. Make sure that you're aligned with what those next steps are going to be. And the one touch rule is simple. If you touch something, finish it. Don't leave until you finish that one thing you touch. Make sure you finish what you start. And also, you got to use countdown triggers, man. Countdown triggers, something simple like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then start it. But put a countdown trigger. Something happens when you put that countdown trigger into your mind. It starts taking off. It's a quick 1, 2, 3, start. And here's the Reforge drill. Make sure you audit yesterday, right? Take time out, re-go through the whole day, audit the day, see what went well, what didn't go well. What didn't go well, you grow from it, and what did go well, you continue to move forward with it. Number 2, you got to pick your power hour. You got to have a power hour where you're going to have that hour and you just go balls to the wall on something that's meaningful. And then you take a 10-minute break. And then you go back to it for another hour. You got to have the power hour. It's vital for your success, but the break in between is just as important. This one I love, man. Lock it with a person and a consequence. So what you're going to do is you're going to lock in what the goal is, share it with someone, and tell them, if I don't do this, I don't know, give yourself a consequence. I owe you $100, right? If I do this, and then give yourself a reward, whatever that reward is for yourself. It's important because it gives you an accountability partner and it gives you a reason to go out there and do it. You got to be able to reward yourself. What that reward is, you choose. And if there's consequences behind it, you're going to make sure you get those things done. And number 4, you got to prep everything the night before. This is vital. Whatever you got going on for your morning routine that we spoke about, whatever your morning routine is, make sure you have it prepped for the night before. Have your clothes ready for the gym if you're going to the gym. Have your protein powder ready if you use protein powder in the morning. Whatever it is you use. If you guys like to drink coffee, I don't do the caffeine thing, but if that's which floats your boat, get it going. I mean, for me, it's my water ready to go to the gym, and I'm out, man. I get myself pumped up in my mind. I get myself pumped up through prayer and meditation, and I'm ready to tackle the day. Whatever works for you, that's on you, but have it ready the night before. Man, you know, the grind, it didn't save me because I worked more. It saved me because I gave myself and my work to something worthy, which was my alignment with my higher source that I call God. I call it the universe, infinite intelligence, whatever you believe. But understanding that something out there greater than yourself is what's going to help you unlock your fullest potential, and being aligned with that is vital for your success. Some of you out there killing it in direction that you don't even know you respect. You got no respect for it. Tonight's your recalibration. I'm giving away a handful of Reforge activation calls, one-on-one sessions where we're going to dissect your current focus, identify where you're bleeding that time, where you're bleeding that energy, and we're going to map out your next 90 days for an execution plan so that you're producing at a level that actually moves the needle towards your purpose. We'll get you into what's holding you back, cracking through those limited beliefs, how to remove those limited beliefs and replace them with the core values that get uncovered in that process, and the exact steps to create momentum that you could sustain. If you're ready for the call and you're ready to take your life to the next level, DM the word Reforge, REFORGE. It's first come, first serve. I'm taking on the first 10. Apply for it. DM the word Reforge. My team will send you the application, and we'll get it popping, y'all. Stay profitable, stay purposeful, and stay blessed, y'all.